Can you hear me, light warriors? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Is anyone out there? Can you hear me? If you remember, light warriors, I told you, eventually, they can't hear you anymore. The timelines have split. A couple of years ago, I left a message. It was a world famous message. And it was called The Rapture. They can't hear you anymore. You might be living your everyday life right now, and we've reached a place in life where no matter what you say, they can't hear you anymore. Are you witnessing that on your journey? We are now in a world where it's official, and you know it's a biblical time period, and we're witnessing right now angels and demons walking this plane of existence. It's actually happening right now. And in today's message, you're going to understand at a very deep level with real life examples how we're navigating a brand new reality. Like reality itself has leveled up, and there is a crystal clear divide. And you are walking in truth. And right now you're witnessing Christ and Antichrist, truth and delusion, right? People that are increasing onto a higher timeline and people that are decreasing to a lower timeline. Right now, in the now moment, you are witnessing angels and demons walking this plane of existence. And it doesn't matter. So that's why you're going to have to really know this. You're going to have to know what light warriors. It absolutely doesn't matter what you say. They can't hear you anymore. Whether you're watching live or on the replay, I'm very grateful if you would kindly hit the like button. It's going to help others find this message. It's a very powerful message right now. What we're witnessing right now, we're now at the point, as we move forward throughout this year, you're going to see this at a crystal clear level. And we've been talking about the triple C on this channel. This is a year, this is a time period for crystal clear clarity. And we're going to be discussing how these demons can actually pull you down to a lower timeline. So you're going to have to go within at this time. You're going to have the inexhaustible belief in yourself at this time. And don't lose who you truthfully are. It's a time period of authenticity. What is Christ? What is the truth? It's the highest state of consciousness. So you're getting this message right now. Ready? You're getting this message right now. And you know that there are people that reject the truth. Are you witnessing this? It doesn't matter what you say. So stop wasting your energy. It's something I shared a long time ago. You have to stay focused on one frequency, not another frequency. And that's what we're witnessing. We're witnessing the permanent timeline split. It's a permanent timeline split because now you've reached a point, and you're going to witness this in the upcoming days, right? You could come back to this video and you're like, wow, this guy was telling the truth. You're going to witness this in the upcoming days. It doesn't matter what is said. It is, people are where they are. And these two totally different worlds. Like some people, and you've been on your journey for a while, and you might see the new earth, or you see these pictures where they have two earths, right? And you can't take things literal, right? So maybe there'll be another earth. Oh, there's a new earth that showed up in the sky. Okay, that's not what this is about. But there's going to be people. They could be walking next to you. They could be on the internet, right? They are in a totally different world, on a totally different timeline. It's a very powerful message today because we're now in these super high energies, and it's going to be crystal clear. This is a permanent timeline split. There are two frequencies. So you're witnessing Christ and Antichrist. You are witnessing organic and inorganic. You are witnessing truth and illusion. And people resonate with Christ, organic truth, and some people resonate with antichrist, inorganic illusion. And, you know, what I do here is I utilize different modalities to reach many different people, regardless of your background, regardless of how you went about your spiritual awakening journey. There's going to be something in this message, right? Something in this message that resonates with you, right? Because we got to bring people together instead of separating them that are making it. But there is a free will separation. Once again, it's really not about separation, it's about differentiation. That's something that I've shared about, right? So people that, you know, you have to, and that's where the organic separation comes. It's actually differentiation. If you know the truth, you have self-respect. There are going to be people that reject and attack the truth. You could hit the targets in the chat right now. Are you witnessing this? There are people that literally walk this earth right now, and they might pop into your everyday life. They reject and or attack the truth. If you are living the life of truth, if you're on that vibrational frequency of Christ, the truth, the consciousness scale, right? The highest state of consciousness is actually the truth. That's the most high. So we're seeing the connections here. You have something very powerful, Light Warriors. You have something called self-respect. And you could write this in the comment section. I have self-respect. I embody self-respect. You're not going to lower your frequency to make a demon feel comfortable. You're not going to lower your frequency to make a narcissist feel comfortable. So that's where the differentiation is occurring. That's where the organic split is occurring. But what we want is all of our people to come together, because collectively we're greater than the sum of our parts. It's period. It's period. But you can't have that we need to move forward, so you can't stunt your growth to make a narcissist feel comfortable. You can't stunt your growth. You are not a feast. They're out there. I need to feast. I need to feast off of his louche. Oh, I need to feast off of her louche, right? Do you know these people? Let us know in the comments, right? Everyone loves Uncle Mike. I'm like, boom, right on point. Right on point. You are not here. Fancy feast. What is that? They want a fancy feast, right? You're not to be feasted off of for louche, for your energy. Look, the chat is blowing up right now. Hit the like button if there's tons of truths in here, and by doing so, it's going to allow others to hear this. You're going to witness the demons. What are the energy themes? You could get out a piece of paper and a pen, right? This is class is in session. Class is in session today, because right now, moving forward, it's so important. This is a permanent timeline split. The rapture is real. It's not a joke anymore. You know, I've been sharing this for a while, and more people are they're waking up on their own time. That's fine. And you're going to witness this, right? There's a major difference. Sometimes, ready? Here's the truth. There are sometimes we have our brothers and sisters, and you could be angry with one another, and that's okay. But once you lose respect for someone, that's a different level, right? That comes from something different. So what are the energy things? Spiteful, sabotage, rebellion. That's Jezebel, rebellion. So when you go forward, when you witness the demons, right, you look at spiteful, you look at sabotage, and rebellion. Look at the beautiful chat blowing up right now. And we're witnessing this on a grand stage right now. I share about the micro and the macrocosm. So the things that you witness in your life, so you're getting this message, and you see people that are spiteful to you as you are living in truth, right? And you are witnessing people try to, but they fail over and over and over and over and over and over, right? Because we are the light of Christ, right? You can't touch the light, right? They will fail. They fail. They're failing on a daily basis. They try to sabotage you. But the thing is, you gotta understand free will, baby. You gotta understand free will. So they will find ways, right? Clever and cunning. clever and cunning. They will try to infiltrate free will. So once you become aware of these things, you have to remove them from your timeline. You have to remove them from your attention. I pay no attention. Once you see, you could never unsee, right? When we've shared that for a while. Okay, once you see, you could never unsee. Yeah, stop watching TV. I saw it on TV. Well, not only on that, but you could see it on social media. You could see it within your own family. You could see it within your own household. Remember what was said. One will be taken, one will remain. This is a split in frequencies. This is the rapture. Okay, we don't have time. I don't have time. Uncle Mike doesn't have time. I don't have time for gaslighting. I don't have time for narcissists. I got to get work done. I got to get work done, right? I work every single day. Please hit the subscribe button. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time, right? People are lost right now and confused, right? There's a difference. Ready? There's a difference between maybe a friend that you know, someone you have in your everyday life that's just confused. And people act out when they're confused, and that's okay. And that's why on this channel, right, and I try to break things down. I go really deep. I break it down to a fine powder, the finest. Right, this channel is the finest, and you came to the right place. So you're going to have people, right? And I don't choose sides. I just call things how they are, and that's why people love Uncle Mike, right? You got to call things how they are. So you're going to have people that are confused. They will lash out, and that's okay. I'm telling you, that's okay. But there is a difference in this, right? And when it's a demonic entity, right? It's sabotage. It's antagonistic. Right, is a difference. We all, and I've experienced this. The energies have been high over the past few years. I've had friends in my life, they kind of acted out and took a little break, but they came around, and that's okay. But you have to know this. You have to have laser pinpoint accuracy, right? That's why this community, right, this channel, this message right now is going to give you, ready? Everyone write it down, laser pinpoint accuracy, because it's so easy, and it's designed this way for you to get lost in these final days, but it's final days of one reality, right? And the birth of a new one. There is a window of time where we are witnessing two realities playing out. We're going to witness two societies playing out simultaneously. The rapture is not a joke, right? And I know, and I get this. So what I do is I present things from a rational mindset, right? The rapture doesn't mean, oh, there's people floating in the clouds. But what we're looking at right now are two different frequencies. We don't live in a world, we live in a band of frequencies. So that's how you're witnessing someone walking next to you, and they could be witnessing the end of the world, gloom and doom, and you're witnessing a totally different reality. So you have to realize that. Realize that moving forward. We don't live in a physical world. We do, but get this. We live in a band of frequencies. And when you realize that, Tesla said, Nikola Tesla, you know Nikola Tesla, he said, I am the receiver. So you are receiving a broadcast of the reality that you're experiencing. You have to move forward with self-respect. We are witnessing angels and demons walking this plane of existence right now. And you're realizing this. And sometimes we have these thoughts in our minds of what it really is. And I'm showing you through everyday life examples. Ready? Everyday life examples. We're so powerful right now. Can you feel the energy? You know this is it. This is the main event right now. It's coming. What we're witnessing is something I shared about a little while back. This year, there was an infiltration, compromise. Society was compromised. There's a demon running around, a spirit. It's called the spirit of Jezebel. This year, as we're witnessing this right now, Jezebel, that's a dark feminine spirit. And we need all our divine feminine, because I'm actually here to protect our divine feminines. I'm actually living this out in my everyday life right now, okay? The divine feminines are being blocked, right? Because right now there's big lenses, right? There. Oh, let's worship the Jezebel spirit. We got to understand right now today. Take out a pen and paper. Take out a pen. Take notes. Write them down. Memorize it. Get it in the subconscious mind, right? Because you're given these things, right? So this dark feminine spirit is called Jezebel spirit, And the truth is, the Jezebel spirit hates men in general and hates the divine feminine. That's a demon, son. Once again, the Jezebel spirit hates all men and hates the divine feminine. The Jezebel spirits gather in cliques, right? Cliques, all scum, all together. And what happens, right, eventually, they consume one another. So you see this in your everyday life. You might have been witnessing this for years, right? They come together and they actually consume one another. Angela Kathleen writes, preach it, right? All of our beautiful divine feminine. Don't worry, the divine masculine's here to protect you as well. All right. With the Jezebel spirit, they don't like feminine. This is a demonic, dark feminine spirit. It's being removed right now. You're going to witness it on the main stage, right? Remember when Uncle Mike was out on the beach, right? I hold receipts, right? I said that green lady that's standing out in the water, right? That's possessing the people. Right? It's going to be removed right now. We're going to witness it. We're going to witness it right now this year. There's no more waiting right now, right? Mary is agreeing. Look at this, Becky, right? All the divine feminines, right? Oh, your divine masculine is here right now. And the divine masculine protects his family. And that's both men and women, not a demon, right? We're witnessing angels and demons walk this earth right now. You could analyze nature and you'll see this activity. Okay, so you have to realize this. I am witnessing, I know this. So what does Jezebel spirit do? Jezebel preys on men that are not really, if they could control them. And they pretend to be so nice, but what they do is they harvest the energy, they harvest physical assets, right? They harvest the energy of maybe men that are not awake to this. And they absolutely hate awakened men. Hit the like button if I'm speaking the truth, especially if you're a woman, right? Because we're going to need a very powerful woman right now moving forward, right? So what they do, I'm here to defend my men. I watch my men. I watch so many of my men over the past few years, right? Their life savings wiped out. They worked their whole life. The Jezebel spirit actually hates men, right? So what they do is they prey on men that are not spiritually awakened. They don't have their discernment, and that's okay. I'm here to teach men about this. And they're not going to like men like me. They're not going to like men that are totally awake and aware. They don't want the kings to rise. They don't want the kings to rise. And then when it comes to the divine feminine, you might say, well, I'm a woman. You might witness this in the workplace, right? Everyone, I get this example all the time. You, the divine feminine, that's 17 minutes into this video right now. You didn't turn off. You're motivated. You're moving forward. You're not getting triggered because you're the divine feminine. And you say, you know what, at the workplace, maybe these women, they gather in cliques, they talk about you, maybe they go to the boss, maybe they try to move ahead of you, right? Lie and Teach writes facts, right? So we have to protect our divine feminine in this process as well. This is the royal family, and this is a family affair. And the king, the divine masculine, protects his family, okay? And you have to start realizing the loosh that's going on, right? The Jezebel spirit doesn't want to relinquish its power. Oh, it's a biblical time period. It's a biblical time period. The Jezebel spirit doesn't want to relinquish its power. And it's very defiant, it's antagonistic, and it's covert. It's covert, baby. Do you know about the female covert narcissist? Do you know about them? Okay. Also know, as I'm going along on this authentic message, know that there are men that also possess this Jezebel spirit. And a lot of people know, you have to know this like the back of your hand, especially if you're a man. You have to know that women are very powerful. But who was it, Gwendolyn? Was it Gwendolyn said, are you a good witch or a bad witch? So yes, there are women, okay? There are women that are so powerful, and they run to help you. But there are also women that could try to destroy your everyday life. You got to know this right now. Hit the like button. This is part of society right now. This was the Jezebel spirit. This is a biblical time period. But in the end, Jezebel will be consumed by the dogs. And we're witnessing this right now. It's such a powerful time period. And that's why we all have to gather together. And there are so many people that are, and I see this even within men. You know, I just go about my everyday life. I've kept my promises to everyone that knows me personally. I always do what I say, right? And they said, oh, there's actually men out there that are terrified of women. Oh, they'll attack you, because they know they get together, they get in their little cliques. It's all about drama, but what you're going to witness right now, right? Because it's a looshing energy. These entities are not connected to God. I don't know what they do. They go back, they report to their overlords or whatever they do, right? But that loosh energy, oh, it's running out, baby. It's running out. So now what's going to happen, right? You're going to witness this play out right now. What they do is they consume one another. So you might see this in the workplace. You might see all these people, they were, and everyone, oh, I'm always the victim, right? Because all of a sudden, those cliques that they put together, all of a sudden they start consuming each other, right? And you're now 20 minutes into this message. You're still not triggered, and you know the number one priority is your inner peace. Oh yeah, you're a man, you're a woman, and you will not allow anyone. You will not allow anyone. If you're a woman, you see the little beta men trying to come in to your life, you say, not up in here, right? Because they actually possess, some of them, the Jezebel spirit. All right, you have to start thinking not about people. Ready? You got to start thinking about spirits right now. You got to get very focused on what the truth is, because you will not see the truth on this plane of existence. You're going to have a higher vantage point. Oh, yeah, that's a world famous video if you're new to the channel today. Very powerful message today. Very powerful message. Ready? Members of the same species. How do you know this is a spiritual warfare? How do you know this is not nature? Okay, I'm a scientist, right? This is science, baby. This is science. This is true science. Okay, how do you know this is not real? Members of the same species do not attack each other. You don't look, there's only one, there is one example, which we'll share in a few minutes. When you look at the animals, when you look at nature, right, the women don't purposely try to destroy men. Do you witness this? There's only one outlier. There's only one outlier. But when you look, you have to observe nature. And if you're witnessing women trying to emasculate men, if you're witnessing women, right, they come in, they do nothing. Well, oh, I'm this, I'm so this. And they get in there, they harvest everything the man has created over his life, right? Or maybe you're a divine feminine, and why are these cliques talking about me, right? In the locker room, in the workplace. I have so many very powerful, feminine, female, powerful, divine, feminine friends. And they're all going through the same thing, okay? When you look at nature, this is how you know it's just spiritual warfare. That's a demon, okay? This is not actual nature. Salt and Vinegar writes straight up facts. These are facts today. Oh yeah, baby, yeah. Can you feel the power? Oh, we're wielding the fire sword of Archangel Michael today, baby, yeah. Please hit that like button if you are inspired by this message today. Yeah, I know, it's blowing up right now. This is a very powerful day today. That's why we know it's over. There are now, this is it, it's finished. There's no people anymore, right? We're watching angels and demons walking this earth. You don't witness this, okay? You have to look, and if you look at nature, right? Look at how lions, look at how elephants, look how they interact. The only outlier is the hyenas, right? Observe the hyenas, the filth. You want to live in filth? You want to be rummaging for scraps and how hyenas turn on. Witness nature, okay? You say, I want to have an everyday life example about this. Look at the hyenas, right? These are the things you have to start witnessing nature. Look at the lions, how the lions live. How do you want to live? I don't know. I'm asking you. You tell me. You want to live like a lion? You want to live like a king? You want to live like a queen? Over the course of my journey, because I am the King of Kings, I came here for this. And I'm going to tell you the truth right now. There's nothing left. I have nothing else to do but speak the truth. I witness women run. My whole life, I was raised by powerful women. Women coming to do whatever they can to help me. And I also witnessed filth, demons, Jezebel scum try to stop me. know where we are. And as always, the divine feminine, the queens, protect the king. Oh, and the king loves each and every one of you. The king loves each and every one of you. You know, yesterday, I've we're going to go into story time with Uncle Mike. If you're just joining us and you're new, everyone loves story time with Uncle Mike. You know, right now I am surrounded by divine feminine queens. It's a beautiful time period, and is really a microcosm of my life, right? So I have a funny little story that actually teaches a lesson. You know, wind is picking up right now. The mic is still clear though. I know I didn't bring my little poofy out here. I didn't know the wind was gonna hit the 888. It's abundance time. If you hear me crystal clear in the chat, but it is about crystal clear clarity right now. No static. No static. It's about crystal clear clarity. Okay. The storm. Yesterday, I'm going to share about my experience yesterday. Right. So I'm standing by the front line. Right. And I have the divine feminines around me. And I'm going on and on. And those that are new to me, I used to be a middle school science teacher, and like the waves were really coming in, and I said, yeah, well, you know, there's a hurricane out in the ocean, right? And I said, so now I get into my mode, and I said, even though it's so far away, you got to understand. This storm is hundreds of miles wide, the strength of the wind, right? It's churning the water hundreds of miles. So even though it's far away, that's why we're experiencing this right now. I was getting so excited. I'm like, you like when I go into teacher mode, and they all laugh. They give you the divine feminine laughs. They all laugh, right? They're all laughing. So, you know, I'm very focused. Everything I do, right? I'm a man with a plan, and I know how to lead women, right? So, but sometimes you get distracted, right? So now it's getting towards the later afternoon. It's time for, and I know it's soon we're gonna pack up, right? When I go to the beach, I'm a beach professional. If you didn't know this, I'm a beach professional. So I go out there, and I say, okay, the tide is rising. We're going to put the blankets over here because we can't put it down there. In a little bit of time, it's going to come up. So we were laying out for a while, and now it's getting towards the end. And and I see the tide is coming up. So I was very close to telling my friends, I think it's time for us to pack up, because we were going to leave anyway around this time. But the tide, I was going to say the tide is coming up. I think it's, we should move because it's going to come into us soon. Okay? So before I get to say anything, my phone rings. I say, oh, it's my mother. Oh, my mother's calling me, right? So my mom's calling. I say, hey, Mom. So I lay back down. I'm talking to my mom, right? Now I'm distracted. Right now, right? So we're all like laying down still. And I knew I needed to tell, like, we need to move. So now my mom's calling. I'm getting a conversation. And all of a sudden, now the time is flying, I'm talking, and I hear someone say, watch out, and I'm still talking. All of a sudden, the wave comes into all of our towels. So sometimes you got to stay focused. So, it's a powerful time period. Mom comes to save the day, so now I have a beautiful story to tell people. But that's how you could be focused on something, and then you forget about it, right? So really stay focused. Buckshot 24, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for that, Buckshot. Forget the storm, be the lighthouse. Yeah, we're all the lighthouse. We are all lighthouses in this storm right now. So that's the story, right? And on top of it, you are always going to see this, right? So, and you see across the board the difference. You're going to see the difference within people, all right? So you can see the difference, know the truth. If it is a demonic entity, it wants you to be weak. It doesn't want to see you be powerful. If it's a divine, masculine or feminine, see, like I want my women to be as strong as possible. Are you a strong woman? Oh, your Uncle Mike is here, right? The High Commander is here for our strong women. And then women that are divinely here, angels, right? They want to see their men as powerful as possible. And so yesterday, you know, if you're not part of our Facebook family, our Facebook is blowing up. The link is in the description. So I put up a reel. We're reeling and dealing all over Facebook right now. And it was one of the Stairway to Heaven podcast videos where your Uncle Mike, right, he's in the tank top and he's working out. And I'm showing people, and we actually talked about this yesterday. So it's always a coincidence. So someone, right, had to message me privately to complain about my video. Oh, what are you doing? You know, I'm disappointed in you, right? Because you know, I was working out in a tank top, and that is rude or something like that. I'm disappointed in you. So this is an example of gaslighting from the female narcissist. Okay, so you might be a man. Ready, men? You're a man. We have to move forward as a society, and you're doing things. They're going to twist things. They're going to make you look a certain way. Right? So you have to realize this. You know, there's thousands and thousands of beautiful comments on these videos. And so you will learn these behaviors, right? So I called it out. I got an apology, but it's not a real apology. It's not a real apology, okay? So this is what you have to see. You're going to see individuals, especially, you know, men are noted to be strong, but women need to be strong as well. But when you're in general and you're becoming strong, and that's why on this channel we work in all three phases: physically, mentally, and spiritually. It's erotic. It's erotic to work out in the gym. I had to look for the word. It's erotic to work out in the gym. Maybe you don't want to work out in the gym. Here comes the truth. Hit the like button. This is how we move forward as a society. When you are benefiting yourself, right? Every single day, I don't care. This is what weak-minded women, they want you to be. They want weak men. This is the truth. Okay, if you're a man and you witness this, and I see a lot of our beautiful men posting on Facebook as well, the truth, right? These demonic entities, they want weak men. Hit the like button. We need strong men. We need strong women. We need strength. We need strength. Every person that's hearing this right now in the comment section, right, I am strong. So on this channel, right, and this is why I talked about, I believe 2 days ago, check out that video. The secondary soul trap, the secondary matrix of spirituality. You right now, you are seeing people in spiritual and conscious communities that are not the nicest of people. They set soul traps for you to prevent you from becoming the most high. And that's the truth. So we are, and it doesn't matter what you say anymore. All right, they're going to twist your word. They're going to twist the words, right? And we're witnessing this as we move forward. You need to be strong. You need to stay strong. I want the strongest women. You know, and some people, you know, they don't realize. I said, you know, because some men, right, are, they get nervous. Men get nervous when they see a strong woman, some of them, right? So I want strong women. I appreciate it. And that's where we have to stay focused right now. Everyone's got to be strong. Everyone's got to be strong. Because this is something like never before we're witnessing. So you have to take ownership of your everyday life. You need to take ownership of your everyday life every single day, physically, mentally, and spiritually. So if you resonate with that, we do this on this channel, daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern time. We are entering a brand new reality. And you could start right now. You could start right now. You got this message. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate that. You could start right now improving your life in all three phases, not one phase, and live your life the way that you want to experience. And really get your clairs up. I shared that recently. Your clairs, your sense of discernment. You're going to see people. I see them all day long. They're going to talk ascension. They're going to talk, I'm so spiritual. They're going to say, I'm the elegant, divine feminine. They're full of crap. Hit the like button if I'm speaking the truth. These are soul traps. These are traps to make you weak. I'm going to make you strong. And we're going to move forward as the fastest growing community that the world has ever seen. Okay, we're moving forward. We have nothing. Once you have realized there is nothing left, you will fight. You will live in your truth. Start living your truth. And there's science behind this as well. You know, Dr. Gabor, I talk about him a lot. You should check him out. I love Dr. Gabor. If you don't live in authenticity, that's why I'm at zero tolerance I have zero tolerance for the fake. I know what you're doing. You're trying to be clever and cunning, but you're actually spiteful. You're actually trying to sabotage my growth. And we all say, not up in here. Yeah, you're going to get empowered. This is the consciousness channel that makes you empowered. This is about empowerment. Not up in here. Embrace your true power and potential. Remember that we are on two frequencies right now. We're walking this earth. There are people on one frequency and on another. Don't sell yourself short. Don't put yourself in a box. I want each and every one of you to shine like that lighthouse. Shine like that lighthouse like never before. Tonight on Patreon, we'll be hosting a live Zoom meeting. If you would like to join that, the link is in the description. We have new posts on TikTok, Facebook, and Patreon. They're all in the description. We have daily videos, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. The greatest support of all, I'm so grateful. If you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and share this video everywhere today. It's such an important, and you're going to witness this right now. That's it. That's it. It doesn't matter what you say. Now there's people, everyone made their free will decision. They're either in the truth or they're dug in on a lie. Isn't that the truth? So don't lose yourself, because all you have is the legacy that you leave in the Akashic Records. If you're new to the channel, you should watch that video. You can't take your Lamborghini with you. You can't take your filtered pictures on Instagram with you. Nah. All you could take with you is the legacy that you leave. Your spiritual journey, which is document all day, every day in the Akashic Records. Yeah, everything. So, and you're going to feel this in your body. You got to stay real. You got to have to walk that line right now. Walk that line of truth. And you're going to feel it if you're really on this journey. And we all kind of do this. You know, you kind of veer off the truth. And sometimes a lot of it's because you don't want to hurt people's feelings. You're empathic, right? But this is how they manipulate something called everything is love and light. Oh, unconditional love. Oh. Okay, ready? We have a lot of people on. This is such an important thing right now. And we have so many people on this live stream. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to leave you one last thing. This is so important. This is so important. This is something that I learned. I live my everyday life. You have to listen to these words right now. If you have to write them down, write it. Rewrite this in the comment section. Write it on a piece of paper, okay? Unconditional love is not unconditional acceptance of poor behavior. Period. Angels rise. The Archangel is here. Remember who you are. Yeah. You remember? Yeah. Since birth you knew, probably. Over the past few years, you started remembering your true power. Yeah. And people will try to sabotage you on your journey, stunt your growth, gaslight you, right? Are any of these terms resonating with you? No more. You are all in. All in now. You could write that as right now, moving forward, we are all in. And if this message resonates with you, you could show up every day for the rest of this year, take the Our Everyday Lives Challenge, and see if at the end of this year, you are on a brand new timeline, living a brand new reality, becoming the best version of yourself. Let's improve the quality of our everyday lives. Let's improve our lives. Even if it's only 1% per day, even if it's only 1%, let's improve on a daily basis. I love each and every one of you. I'll see you tonight on Patreon, and I'll see you tomorrow here on YouTube, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. And I'll see you all day on Facebook. Our Facebook is going nuts right now. I love you guys. I love you all. Sharing is caring. Share the shift out of this video. I appreciate that. Your Uncle Mike will make you laugh, because ultimately we have to keep our vibrational frequency so high. And when we keep our vibrational frequency so high, oh yeah, we're going to be living on that new earth. We're living on that new earth right now. So I appreciate you all. It's time, Light Warriors, to come out and play. I'm the defender of our everyday lives. No matter what comes your way, Light Warriors, just keep going. That's it. Just keep going. You love the power today, Ethereal? I appreciate you all. Yeah, it is very powerful. You know it. You know it. I know it. We all know it. This is it. This is it. Nothing more to hide. Nothing more to do. Just move forward now. Move forward. Love you all. Keep going, kid.